Yes, yes, we fumble them. Nobody no get for make Salone if we not make Salone for ourselves. Nobody no get for fix Salone if we not fix Salone for ourselves. Let we avoid tribalism, let we avoid selfishness, but we all know say that in a talk no more, particularly for the politicians them, that selfishness engrain in their DNA. Fumble them, I want to say beaucoup tenki and una cabo, una couche. Beaucoup thing and they for discuss, but the main thing we get for discuss. Now I know so una can get una guess I right. Now the dialogue, the political dialogue. I don't know if na political dialogue or peace dialogue. So which one? I remember last VOS show, one of we able presenters them, particularly the Sunday show, say peace dialogue, but Salone not in any war. So we too they talk about peace. And some people then say this dialogue now for champion democracy. So the question now is the conclusion of the 3-day so-called dialogue able for K Salone push Salone democracy go before. So now all lengthy I want for let we answer. And I don't say I'm the recording and they out there, but I just want for use the presentation for let we talk. Let you hear from my brothers and sisters them, whether you know APC, SLPP, NGC, C4C, or whosoever you day. As long as you know CL Union, a nice for you call. And if you want for call, then nobody another you able call. And as a matter of fact, the numbers there, you go able any part of the globe where you day, you can able for use any of their numbers here. So if you then are North America, we comprise of particularly the US, Canada, Mexico, and Puerto Rico, you can able call with toll free. The number for call, if you're in North America, toll free now 1-866-944-7722. And if you're in a UK, the number for call we na local number, you can call we at +442080891455 +442080891455. And if you're in Australia, you can also call in Australia, and this can be a local call, particularly if you're in the Sydney area. So you can able call the number for call now +61 2909 84337. So that's now Australia. If you're in Australia, you can able call on that number. If you're not in any of them places, the other part of the world, or even if you didn't any of them place here, you still want for use the WhatsApp, where I can always tell people and say the WhatsApp now we waiting I can always call us with one port number where that number they anybody any side can will use that number there and you reach we and we live from you and let we you on 2 cents. Waiting I mean by 2 cents your contribution to the program tonight. So it go really nice though for we able to from now. So the WhatsApp number now 1-343-997-5828. The number for WhatsApp now 1-343-997-5828. And on not forget say we get with various radio na Freetongue and na FM 91.9. So na cable I go encourage you now for let on tune in because we can do some local programs them and interview people them from particularly the western rural area. But again, you don't necessarily need for the areas then they. If you're not able to get the radio directly, I will encourage you now for let una download the app if you not don't do that already. But if you get the app, just tune into the app because they connect broadcast directly through the app. So it no matter how you day, you're able to get the FM 91.9 radio, VOS radio, na Freetongue. So now then, and again, the people in way not able for maybe they drive or something. Right now, if una check the VOS app, una go hear me voice very clear and na live as well with a broadcast on we internet radio. Where if you want for connect directly, now vosradio.com, VOS radio radio.com. You can able forget we directly, and by the way, you can able get we radio station also from the website they winner vosradio.com. And also if you're interested in watching other programs them like particularly the European soccer, the international sport, and also other programs. Them I go encourage you now for let una check the TV section of the app, the VOS TV. And if you want for go on other websites, then at vostelevision.com, television.com, VOS television.com. So you cable forget we. And we they broadcast live now Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and all the apps then they na the website as well. So we get boku platform there where we they broadcast this. So as a result, I want to say boku thank you for the people that we don't join in na Facebook and YouTube. As you say, plenty of people that don't join in, and I will also encourage you na me famble them for like una share, because today how I want for position the program, I want for like una do plenty of the talking. So right away the phone lines they're open on a cable call. Right away I go able for take una call them, and I go pause, because again for me the outcome of this dialogue, as una all go know, it's not surprising to me, because I be tell una clearly say it not gonna make much difference at all, because the thing we me believe say waiting they want for achieve in terms of for force ECSL for like ECSL go pull the disaggregated data by polling station. Now only the court go do that, and I go play for una a video. Well, actually, now the end of the dialogue. This now something like commentary from. I will play particularly Dr. Samura in commentary, because the reason being is, again, David Senge. I will give him kudos, because it's standing ground in the sense that, to me, I think say I go clearly say it represents the government well. That day I go give that. It really represents the government well, because normally waiting we can say we get the opportunity or the privilege for do them kind of like be spokesperson for either your workplace, or in David Senge in case it represents the government, and him now be the lead of the negotiating team on the government side. And definitely Boku thinks then the way he say we they are not agree with them, but if we take in terms of how it represents the government, I will say the government side will be very pleased with the outcome of this. I want to reserve this talk in terms of what I think overall. But I will just give now a little bit of a glimpse of what I think, and I will go deep into my own analysis after we adore from una, and I will encourage you now for let una call, and again una not forget for share, because it's nice the more we get the more people that we get to this discussion, the better, because it's really nice though for let we get different perspectives them in terms of what we think. So again, for people that they join for the first time, me na Abdul Karim Kagbo, and me based in Canada, and I go get for chair on for do this program for the next 2 hours. And except if the call volume very high, maybe I go extend a little bit, but the target is now for do within 2 hours. And like we just kind of hear people them waiting and get for say and waiting and think. And also Boku people them in fact, particularly my APC brothers and sisters, them Boku of them express dissatisfaction. But before I talk too deep into waiting, I think I know say for una we don't watch this video where I can show it go nice for una watch them back. Sometime the thing way I pick up maybe una overlook them. So let me watch them together and then I go come right back after this video. And particularly like I say, Dr. Samuel inside now want for like we listen to very carefully, and then I will show now why I think say it nice for like we listen to Dr. Samuel in own take as to what they think about the outcome of this whole dialogue. We now I go say now a huge anticipated event where Boku people they expect otherwise. But for me, it's not completely surprising. But that not means say we not go discuss things they relating to it. And after we don't play the video, what thing I go also do, I go try for show una the final document, the so-called agreement, and we go ask plenty questions them. If the agreements then they legally binding, and also if either the APC or the government now abide by the agreements they waiting will happen. I will not see any repercussion, like say any consequence where any of them will face if they not abide by the agreements they. And I will take una back to NGC. And I remember NGC before the election, they signed agreement with the current administration and stuff. And Boku NGC people and they complain now, say the government will stick to the own part of the agreement. But the question is, the agreements they be legally binding, like then go able to sue the government to court and say them breach certain agreements or whatnot, or now something what we call just MOU or gentleman's agreement, because one side they will then talk about guarantor, moral, then put them in quote, moral guarantor. So this meaning that waiting morally good, and not necessarily means say if you know morally good, illegally wrong. So I want for the people to understand that. But let we play Dr. Samuel Kamara in a small interview, and then I will come right back and continue with the program. So while they show this, I will want for like una hold off the call stem, and I will take the call stem immediately after the video. And una stay tuned again, una share. People that will not download the app it. If you look at the blue QR code, that's now for the people that will get Android. You go na Google Play Store and you download the VOS app. And the yellow, now the one them where they use iPhone, so you can able for download them if you get iPhone. So you just scan the code, the QR code, when are the yellow or beige, and then you go able for download and direct into your phone from the Apple iStore. All right, well, let we go to Dr. Samuel Kamara, and I will come right back from Bullet.
We see when I just don't sign this communique. So, and this don't go on for the past 3 days. So, all the things that we did in that communique, it reflects when I demand them.
It's a journey. We don't start. For solving political impasse, not a one-day business, especially where the two parties they poles apart. They're two extreme positions, but it's an achievement. It's a good start. So we appreciate you doing that.
Okay, and one of the things that we did in the resolutions say the APC parliamentarians. The mayors, chairmans, councillors, therefore return and take office, but they don't make time there. So is there any time for less Salone people and go see then officials here for return and go take them positions then?
When the time reaches, we will go. As I tell you just now, it's a positive step in the right direction. It's that we don't not rush anything. Putting on Poily, it take time for me. Poily is for me, not so. So let's see what happens going forward.
Okay, but we don't get time for them to go on for go assume the office.
It will happen.
All right, and also because today a lot of people are rerun, and is that something where the APC still they look forward to?
We think we achieve the dialogue now within the mandate of the mediators. So we appreciate the efforts to the Kamara. Of course, the APC knows what we stand for. We continue for what we stand for.
All right, lastly, before I let you, so which will be the most difficult thing during this dialogue process?
What are the limitations?
What do you mean by that?
They get their own terms of reference. As I said, the two parties then they pulls apart. The dialogue not to court. The dialogue therefore not look for a court case. But then it take on to a journey we will make and solve our problems and going forward.
Thank you so much for talking. All right, so that not been the leader. We same way so na the chief negotiator. On behalf of the All People's Congress Party, we are no less a person, but Dr. Kamara, we have been the presidential candidate for the 2023 presidential elections. So, and I mean, just to talk to them because the leadership then people will take their positions and but just to tell them say they don't get time, but when the time comes, the people then will take them various positions. So, and we get the people like we part of the negotiating team, and we get possibly we represented from the Commonwealth. Could you please tell viewers your name and your designation?
My name is retired Judge of Appeal from Kenya. I'm Raphael Mbogoli Musaga.
Okay. So how would you describe this 3 days process?
There was a lot of cause mistrust right from the beginning, but at the end of the 3 days, we are happy that the parties have been able to come together and committed themselves to the agreement that they have just signed.
Okay, and also the Commonwealth has been a key partner in making sure that this dialogue it holds. And now we are at this point. What is your message to people of Sierra Leone?
As you know, Commonwealth has been working around along with the Sierra Leone people right from independence, has committed itself to ensuring that there is peace and democracy. At the end of it all, I think it is important to note that commitment to support Sierra Leone is unwavering, and we shall continue to work along with the people of Sierra Leone in the implementation of this agreement. We are committed that they do not fail in this process, and that the leaders should also commit themselves to ensuring that democracy prevails and that all the terms and conditions set out in the agreement are complied with, and that for the sake of peace and tranquility in this country, all shall be well.
Okay, and you said from the beginning there had been some form of mistrust. So in that regard, what would be your message? Because at the end of the day, you were able to conquer, but people are still out there hearing something from the Commonwealth.
Mistrust is a natural thing, and especially in democracy and leadership. I believe with the signing of this agreement, the mistrust has been diminished, and looking forward, we see Sierra Leone which is more committed to peace, and the people of Sierra Leone definitely will be the beneficiaries of this arrangement.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay. And we also get the chairman for the Peace Commission, where not then the architect of this peace dialogue. So tell you as the name and you know waiting.
I'm Reverend Shodanke Johnson. I'm the chairman for the Peace Commission.
Okay, and may for understand say like the process when I make it in such a way that when I get like something where feel about like 3 goals them, it's like when I don't achieve the one. So you would tell Fambu them waiting at them thing then they.
I think one of the things we try to get the leaders and the parties, the government and the All People's Congress, first of all, many sit around for us for talk to themselves. Conflict are part of life, a misunderstanding, issues that can come up, grievances, genuine issues, and then try for at least see how they will get common ground and begin the negotiation. So that'll be the first part, and I think what we try to do now for many, it may take a lot of days, nights of debate, of talking, of arguments, and maybe, challenges. But at least the good thing, let's sit down as a family and talk, and we don't get to this conclusion, this force. Well, not really force phase of time, but at least we're ready for complete the dialogue. We'll be getting 3 days there, and now for begin for continue for implement all which they don't agree on.
Okay, and one thing we ask the chief negotiator, if not so, I call him for the All People's Congress Party, Dr. Kamara, because one of the things that we read in the resolutions and say the people and we win, we supposed to take offices, therefore take office. But I ask him, he say when the time reach, then we take them. So waiting to be on a conclusion on that.
Well, I think there's so many things that we agree on, and so I think this is a document for be exposed to everybody. On the document, there are issues for happen, and then so I think maybe that's the talk when those things happen. But at the based on the documents, I know say when they reach that bridge, they will cross the bridge. Yeah, so they don't talk about.
Okay, so because like this, then one key side with Salone people will be the wait for year reform. So some would say, oh, then we don't give timeline, but what do you make timeline now there?
I think the documents in case of timeline.
No, in the area of for them for take them.
Okay, well, I feel saying it's as soon as possible. I don't want to say much about that. The documents can speak for itself, but I believe that if by the spirit of the document, if we go by the spirit of the document, I believe then they go out.
All right. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you.
And we also get a lot of people then occasion, and as you can see, the middle here, the foreign missions, and they come for observe the ongoing again, the dialogue we don't complete today, and as you hear from both sides, they don't come and put some things them to paper, even though a lot of things not seem for get timeline on when it will happen, because people they eager for ERE if the parliamentarians, the councillors, the district chairpersons, the mayors of the All People's Congress Party, if they will take them offices or not, but the documents say therefore assume office, but time frame date where even the Peace Commission and the leader of the APC able to provide time when that will happen. But they say this now a starting point for something we would need for then we will see the participation of the main opposition or People's Congress Party being felt in the different offices that we then supposed for code, and the signing process still go on.
Okay, well, fumble them. I want to say boku thank you for una we don't join, and I will encourage you again for share And I want to say Boku thank you for the people in back they listen on the radio. So Unadoye again, I'm not able for go to Dr. Senge in own reply in own part, but with all fairness, like I play Dr. Senge in own respond as well because now in force then talk to pada interview day. So waiting I go do with just for let it be fair, let we hear back from Dr. Senge, we at the government side, waiting is say about the dialogue because we don't hear from Kamara, Dr. Samura Kamara, we don't hear from the Commonwealth representative, we I go say in this case represent the facilitator, now one of the facilitators, Ingo represent the talk on behalf of the facilitating team. And then we do hear from the chairman of the council. We put all this team together. So let we hear from Dr. Senge, we at the government side. So we will be fair enough.
Government side with no less a person but the chief minister when Dr. David Monina Senge. So tell Fambu them how you feel after this process done today and what are some of the key things then we will not come the common ground things then.
I think so. I just think about it as a start of a good and beautiful moment for Salone where we all commit to make sure say we address challenge them, we will solve the future possibilities. I think say the fact that we're able to resolve, people then say can say we get so much difference between APC and SLPP government, big wedge there, but actually we can sit around the table and we resolve, driven by our own mutual understanding, concessions, agreements, and then they show the power of Sierra Leone and ultimately the power for more engaging dialogue, and that's the most important part for me.
Okay, and because like Yana Salone and people they expect a lot of things. Oh, this is not go whole WhatsApp, but from waiting don't happen. What you go on for tell Salone people?
We kind of this with a lot of hope. Of course, it didn't seem impossible, but the fact say we able come together, we agree. Nothing in these documents, but we able to feel line by line. Na boku concession, boku saying that we all man want to we them, but ultimately we think they are the people of this country that they win, not to SLPP win, not to APC win, not to the government win, not to the opposition win. The people of Salone that them win, and that's the most important part.
Okay, and as you say it's at some point been same like Italian been same impossible, and this dialogue we don't go on for the past 3 days. So which had been the most difficult thing during this dialogue?
I mean, it probably. I'm not think I'm able to say what's the most difficult part.
Why is that?
Because it is it's confidential.
Okay.
But I think say in terms of experience, the most difficult thing just because you know inside room all day, so we hear that just stay inside room. You want to go some side, but you're not able to go difficult.
All right, thank you so much.
The thing we enjoyable, we will learn from that just looking across and seeing where they are across from you. That's not the difference between our two. We now all believe in the same values. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. So we go to.
All right, Fambulem, we don't I know say the thing that we didn't talk, especially Dr. Senge, you know, elaborate much. But one thing where he say, let's begin with them first, Fambulem. One thing where he say this not a win for APC, not a win for SLPP, now a win for Salone people them. So again, I remind una say the phone lines they're open and now the number then there where una can call. So una tell me fumble them. This dialogue so far how we don't see so Now a win for the Salone people them. Again, I go allow una for una start the ball rolling, okay? And I want for like how they can say put word down a mouth, but me go reserve me on commentary on that. But again, the phone lines they're open and we Yayuna from Una and let we all discuss this because Dr. Senge said this not a win for the Salone people them. So you tell me if indeed this not a win for the Salone people them. If with this dialogue, democracy as we know them before the dialogue and now after the dialogue, if something go change. So we get the first call. Let me take this call. And again, on our continue for call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who say they call we from?
Me a concerned citizen.
Hello.
Mr. Cargo.
Yes, go ahead, concerned citizen, please.
Yeah. Me and that caller we've been calling last time when I used the C word when you think it was too harsh. Thank God the public not been kept for you that. You know, but yeah, you see, this is a sad day for Sierra Leone. You know, anyhow you look at them, Sierra Leone lose. We were on a crossroad. And either we, the Sierra Leoneans, people, we did nothing until our country is now redirected down a path of destruction. Democracy is doomed. You know, I wish you could give me too much time, and when that pause go on, you know, cut me off, laugh, finish me thought.
So how much time you allow you because for right now
just a little. I know saying at the first caller, I would just a little. Probably I would not even done before that.
Okay.
You see, when you look at happening, you see all this thing about putting review, set of committee, review laws, elections, constitution, and everything. Is crap. I am not saying it's not important or not needed, but you see, we are now hypocritically selfish people, backward-minded, got caught in a situation where we are feeding from the bad people, their talking points, you know, and end up for where we focus with mind. It's like we are majoring on the minor. Reviewing laws and our constitution about election, it's fine. But we have started moving long time ago, since after the war. Kudos to Chijaka. This same constitution, we held election. We crossed that part. This same constitution, Anescoma came to power. This same constitution, Madapu came to power. Now, it's like you have a journey from PZ to Waterloo. After 2-3 drivers, they don't push the motor, don't drive the motor, stay Wellington. The next driver will come, bring the motor, can come back now up, gone and tell you, say, well, this must get problem. Go for check and force. Why would not check and Musa broke down and will continue right there? So anyhow you look at this, Sierra Leone lose because it does not take more than a human brain, you know, to know that what has happened like that. Marabio did not come to rule. He does not focus on the Sierra Leone people. He has no regard for us. For him, his focus is how to consolidate power within himself and the SLPP, which means all his move for the past 5 years is how to destroy opposition. As a result, we all see how we perform. Now, he is conscious. When we let this go by as we have already, he's conscious that 2028, if he let APC come to power, they will do worse. So you see where we are heading for? And if at all he allow APC come to power, why would APC don't do the same thing? This is not a rigging election. This is blatantly, like we picking a quotation, not you get this thing left, you say, power by the check and put property. That by force. It is so insulting that it's sickening. Anyhow you look at this, Sierra Leone lose. Democracy is doomed for life. Sierra Leone. I'm telling you. Let me not take too much time, but probably I will call back. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Take care. And yes, call me back and let we get additional take from what you say. So, me family, we brother we just call. It say democracy don't go backwards. But Dr. Senge say the Salone people now they win per this dialogue. And my brother disagree with that. So waiting una think. Una agree or disagree, say democracy don't go back. And make a point where I will probably touch on that as me closing, where it talks say in terms of President Bill, then going forward, like the next step. Now we look at 2028 beyond, because this, if again APC, I don't make them very clear to me, APC brothers and sisters, them few times where they say, oh, now the right thing APC they do for let them not go court, let them sit down because they not trust the court. I challenge them. I say, bro, okay, fine, una say una need to go court, but una tell me personally whose path way una get for like Salone do a rerun. Who that then go call the rerun, and at that make us say let our first play Dr. Samura Kamara. Waiting Dr. Samura Kamara say specifically to that question there. It say the facilitators them or this the mediators them and not they within their mandate the dialogue not to court. I don't know if una be pay particular attention to that. It said the dialogue not to court, but where it be start the first day, it put all lengthy on a table and say, well, this now we demands. So I just again I'm not able to get the privilege. We'll try for see if we can able to get na VOS. I'm not able for directly talk to Dr. Samura because the key question we will ask, but una the supporters them of APC or sympathizers, una help me with this question or answer to this question. Now Dr. Samura Kamara say the court, the dialogue not to court. So meaning that the dialogue not get the mandate, that facility, they not get the mandate for offer or for proclaim a rerun or for order a rerun. It's not to court. So I'm just curious, who's term Dr. Samura and because na ina the head of this delegation, who's term Dr. Samura and the APC Agbagba them, we go represent APC. Ustem, them no see this dialogue facility not to court, and a court get the mandate for call for a rerun. The reason we make I want for know that is if now after day one somewhere, because if you be no say the dialogue not to court and they not get the mandate for call for a rerun, why you put them at the table? Why you say this now where we they come to this dialogue, this now we position, and it make some people and say it talk tough. Like say, okay, well, if we not get this, then tia, we not get, we need to move, we need to budge. So the reason we make a very, they kind of analyze this in a critical way. Now, for appeal to una, the supporters them, and I keep they say this, both APC and SLPP supporters them, now una right for let una support the party una want support. But if una support them party to some extent that una forget about the progress of the country, una need be una need help the country, because like I would say, you go only be a leader if you get followers. So if una not follow them in them path here, like how we brothers say, a path to destruction, then people are not forgo the far-reaching side where they don't go so. But what can happen? They use, oh, we go do a rerun, we go this, we go that. But yet, if they don't know, say, this thing where they go into, they not get the mandate for call for a rerun. But yet, then they assure una the supporters them. Say, we go there and we go ask for a rerun, and even I remember na AYV Abdul Kagbo, Honorable Abdul Kagbo, I think a night before the dialogue, he even say that he emphasized say, it talk like say, I the paraphrase now, it talk like say, without ECSL releasing the disaggregated result by polling station, no dialogue at all. So then not the first aspect of it. I don't know if you use the word, one big word they, one English word they way that they use a lot, Salone politicians them. They say sacrosanct, meaning that this not like the holy word, like sacred, extremely sacred thing. Like meaning the gospel truth is, if ECSL not pull the number, the disaggregated result by polling station, APC not go budget at all. Now gospel truth. Now that kind of impression they then give the APC followers them. And that make even our VOS here, plenty of the followers them. Be they call, APC this time around, they stand for democracy and stuff. But they continue to ask the question. On a really hopeful for a rerun, who that go call the rerun? And I make it clear. Say even President Bill not get the mandate for call for a rerun. If President Bill after where he don't call at the end of in first term, he don't call the election. If anything at all, you not satisfied with waiting they go on and stuff, then the court he get for appeal to. The Supreme Court, President Bill, after where he don't call that election, and after a first term, he don't get the constitutional mandate before 5 years for call another election. He don't get, from the understanding of the Constitution, he don't get that constitutional mandate. And ECSL not get the constitutional mandate for call for a rerun of the election. So, again, it's so funny though. You mean point now for call for a rerun of the election. Say if ECSL not publish the disaggregated result by polling station, the need for call a rerun. But una will tell we who that them go call a rerun. Una say una they go court. Una not believe in the court system na Salone. So that means APC not even understand the constitution of Salone. Now that way they for interpret them, or they be just they make again. Una excuse me, una the followers, them or supporters. They be just want for make a fool of their supporters. And this whole thing may fumble them. I will come to the actual agreement. So on APC in part. Let me take a call and I will come right back. VS Network, hello caller. What's your name and who say they call me from, please? Go ahead.
Same call, concerned citizen. I hope I allowed to call back, right?
Yes, oh, absolutely. You can call as many times as possible, as long as the line's open.
Okay, let me help for answer your question.
Right. Just a moment. We don't begin get other calls them, so we will stick to the 3 minutes this time, yeah? Please.
All right. Okay. No problem. Okay. Short one.
Yes.
Just to answer to your question, we were asking Dr. Samuel Kamara. You see, Mr. Kabo, laws are meant to keep orders in society, right?
Yes.
And I disagree with you for old APC foot to the fire for not going to court. I'm sure you remember how many cases APC gets. Even before the election, they disagree with a couple of things when they want to go to. They can you imagine a whole Supreme Court of a country that said they don't get judges for seat. So that already gives you a picture into if APC had gone to court, because Marabio and the APC, and sorry, and the SLPP, cabal, they already don't set the trap. Now the court, they knew that. They knew it's always going to be a court thing. They already don't set the trap. That's why it's like they close all the road before you. Then they lead you towards suicide, they lay the ambush. So it doesn't make sense. Going to court would have been the same thing. It was the SLPP who started to violate the constitution to make the law, void. Why would that law now has, APC has to uphold that law when the law is already be trampled upon? See the procedures with the election, displaying this RRF form, polling station, and the procedures and all this kind of, it violates a lot of things, the procurement process, the ID and everything, how they did it. There were previous elections. This is not the first election we make. You see, so all the things were violated. What was your expectation if APC had gone to court? What would have been the outcome? So for me, I just think it's supposed to be a civil disobedient, wherein this is what APC had done. If the whole country would have collaborated, we would have reversed the situation back to where we started going wrong. So let us start adhering to the law. So for one man ego, one man ambition, which is Madapio, has redirected the entire nation to a path of destruction just because he wants to stay in power. Thank you very much. That's my contribution.
Okay, you still get about 45 seconds, but like thief part of your time, I will pause your time.
Okay.
Permit me for engage you small, since you get
Yes.
small time.
Please.
Okay, you say you disagree with the fact that the court, like how APC said, do not trust them. And one thing where I want to make very clear, it don't necessarily mean say when you lost case, you know forever go court again. If they be go court, therefore we get some probability of success. I don't know waiting at the probability, but clearly the probability was not zero. I don't use statistics now. But we then go through the dialogue. It's a self-talk. So the dialogue facility will get the mandate for ask for a rerun. So the possibility, according to them, was zero. So Usman gets a better chance of a rerun, the court or the dialogue.
Well, you see, in a normal situation, like all things being equal, obviously the chance is greater when you go to court. But Mr. Kagona, before you and me and all Sierra Leonean nation, that these people in power remove 10 parliamentarians, actually 11, as I meant to understand, and according to the law, whether you disqualify, whether you right or wrong and everything, they're supposed to do a rerun. And they replace them with theirs, okay, which is against the law, and the only one way they know say no to the second, and then the third and the second, that's the one they said, okay, the one in Dodovich, they said, okay, let me do a rerun. So the probability in our situation that they could have, have a rerun, or the chances was also zero.
No, it'll be zero. But anyways, Lano put you on the spot. But that side, I completely disagree with you. The probability was not zero. It was not zero.
I disagree with you. I disagree with you. Given what was going on in Sierra Leone, given this situation, I disagree with you as well. But anyway, maybe I will call back and we engage.
Yes, please, and thank you so much. And again, I don't intend for put you on the spot, but I just again have dialogue because
this is our business, no problem. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you so much, my brother. I'll take another caller. I also sorry that caller. Do you call me back? I'll be there for take your call when you hang up. Do you call me back? By the way, I not intend for go after anybody. Now, just number for let we are able to understand, because it look like say to some extent we politicians they're not able or deliberately nor one for let people and fully understand the picture. Like they need to give we a full picture for let people and make better judgment or informed decision. So that make they make the reference here, because like how we brother say, it say in self belief say the probability for like the court for be overturned the election is zero. But I completely disagree with them, because again, we don't see that. Now, Africa, not to just abroad kind of thing. Now, Malawi, for example, so you ask yourself, Malawi self begets similar issue where Salone get, where in fact, the president back then, he even called where I think about 47% of the results they really don't call and stuff like that. The ECSL, their own ECSL, their own electoral commission, called the result for the previous president, the former president. Then go court. It takes 6 months. A rule for 6 months as a president. And when the court sit down, the Supreme Court sit down, they overturn it. And they say, no, win. So therefore go back and do a rerun. So when they do a rerun, the opposition leader, he end up for win the second time after where the court the rule for a rerun. So, and it happened now Kenya, it just happened almost say Kenya, where they ask for a rerun, the opposition boycott that second part. They will take a call, VOS network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say they call we from? Please.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, my brother, good evening. Go ahead, please. What you take on the program tonight? Because this, I want to let we as Salone people, we talk about the way forward. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Dr. Koneko, New Jersey.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so first off, I want to clarify something from my last call what I've been doing to you. And it's about, who's can PhD? Or who's can doctor will be? Well, me not PhD in technology.
Okay.
Specifically leadership. And me now also assist this cybersecurity practitioner, okay? But look on to the point of the day. So, first off, Dr. Kamara, we're going to the court in the opening statement. It talks a no law. No law, okay? No law, what's it? Law, no law. It really shows something. If you get for rule that country, you they aspire for rule the country, how you go say law, no law? You know, it tells me you are not law abiding. And because whenever they elect you president, they get for swear in for upload the laws of the country, right? So if you try to say, oh, no law, now this APC wants and now this APC forgets, it just tells me something about them. Okay, that's not the first point where I've been trying to struggle with from where I read that statement we make. The second one, how you go claim say you win an election, but you not get no evidence? Now, we all in at the western part of the world, and any court of law, there are two things you need for proof. And both of them, they are called evidence, right? So you get paper evidence, where in this case now RFF and whatever it is, and the other one are witness. So if you don't get any one of them in a day, then you don't get no case. Or even if you get case, you go to court, you don't get for win. So I make them decide not to go to court. And that feed into the statement we make for say law, no law, now this and this and this APC wants. And that's super important because the other day, I think I've been called, you've been trying to trivialize the scene. Oh, if they're not, Mr. Kabo and Mr. Kabo no call police, then there's no problem. Yeah, that's on Mr. Kabo level. But at a national level, where APC gets over 3 million, or I will even say half of the population are the biggest party in the country, then you have to go to court. And if you're not going to court, and that feed into within the negotiator there or the mediator there, we're going to Salone, and they in the preamble then say that unequivocally, for say after the election, nobody not going to court. So therefore, anything we concern the election, we're not going to talk about that. It's not like there was mandate, but it's because it was done. Like according to the law, nobody went to court, so they cannot talk about that. Like the election was done and settled. Disaggregated data and all that thing, it was settled already. And maybe time not go permit me, but like
Yes.
I will tell you,
yes.
APC achieve anything, because if the language of the agreement now like government will consider as soon as possible, that like what is that? So I will tell you this: my PhD, like Dr. Segeyon, now recent a smart PhD, and that's why you say Dr. Sanjay he achieved what he achieved, because he was smart. His PhD is new. In fact, Dr. Kamara was with the Kamara not be smart. His PhD was old.
Okay, let me not go into that.
Government will consider as soon as possible. Okay.
Me brother, let me not go into that. Thank you so much for where you call, and I go agree with you 100%. The first assertion, where you say Dr. Kamara, rather unfortunate that statement, the way he say law or no law. Now this not in demand. That as a leader, a very unfortunate. It definitely, to me, a very low ball. But for say old PhD person, new PhD, the new person, let me not go there. And again, the PhD not just concentration. Yeah, my brother. It don't necessarily mean say, for proof say you smart. PhD people are not the smartest. It don't necessarily mean that. So they allow we not go to that. So thank you so much for where you call. And but I agree with you 100% that first assertion. Thank you. Call me back because we get other people and wait another line. Yeah. And thank you very much. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who say they call me from?
My name is Kaitia Ford. I call from Maryland.
Hello, my brother. Thank you very much for where you call. And waiting you take on the program tonight, sir.
Well, I'll start by saying, what you talk about that guy with the condemned someone in PhD, it don't make any sense. Anything with man land, na you, whether you get TC, TC, HTC, whatever you learn, na you. Mr. Samuel Kamara, I know they agree with him by anything, but I respect him in PhD like any other person in PhD. So it was unfortunate for that man when a PhD holder in making statement, for do that. Because they're not studying at the same area. Sanjay and Samuel and get different disciplines they're writing thesis. So you can condemn any other person in education. We're back to the topic now. I feel sorry for APC supporters the way they feel disappointed. Because they really were disappointed. They trust politicians. Me not trust no politician. The papa been born in go school one day. But the person will least respect that is one a politician. Because they would tell you A and would do W. I remember we own MP in those days, Sir Philippa Boy, where they can campaign in one party. They tell a go bring the other man where they run against. So then two they come together. If he gives 10 you, he gives 10 you. He put all them two them symbol. As then turn them back to the them to man. And like man, they will not believe them. And I saw me, they not trust no politician. And secondly, the person winner, the biggest winner out of all this, to me, now Mohamed Bangura. Mohamed Bangura is the biggest winner. Like he rebelled for the Ego Parliament. In the end, they don't can join him. So he is the greatest winner. And thank you for continuing for enlightening people in here. But this now for all the viewers, no put the trust for politicians. They want to go with the win. Right now, Samura, he spend beaucoup money for campaign. If he say no one recover some, he want. So he get for link with Madam, you foresee if you were able to recover some of your money, check it for doing everything at the detriment of look all them people holding in prison right now, where they be all for sick. I don't think they even discuss them people in there.
Yeah, it be part of the agreement.
Okay, well, that's
Yeah.
fine. I hope students will left the one that will not really commit bad crime, they left them. If Namano Mobin go for campaign riot, they left them there, you know. But again, thank you very much. Continue to tell people they have never trust a politician, even if the politician is brother or sister. Because they would say one thing, they do the different thing. Not for themselves. Trust me. They're all. I believe they want to get their own telephone number, and then party the APC people and get SFC party. Wait till now go riot, then they call and say and net and talk. Then they all go sit down and go eat. You know, while not even they blast on themselves now on social media. But thank you for the opportunity again.
And thank you so much for what you call. Great point. Thank you very much. Let me take another call. Yes. VS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who side you call from? Go ahead, please. What's up?
Salone from Australia.
Hello, Concern Sierra Leonean. It's been a while. Thank you so much, my brother. So, what you take on this whole dialogue thing? Go ahead, sir.
Me whole when I look at the whole dialogue, winners are the politicians, and the greatest losers are the voters, and the people that have sacrificed their lives and have lost their lives, that have been in prison, they have been in exile, they have been displaced. Those are the greatest losers. Lesson learned from this: as a voter, never go put your life on the line. You die for a politician. These are the greatest example I've ever seen in Australian history, wherein politicians went to advocate for themselves, for their own benefit and the benefit of their families, and then picking them at the detriment of the people that will sacrifice their own life and die out of nothing. These are things that could have been avoided. These are negotiations that could have been done long time ago. But putting people's lives on the line to lose their lives, lose their livelihood for the benefit of them and their families, this is the consequences. I hope Sierra Leoneans them where they support SLPP, you they support APC, not for put your life on the land and die for any politician at that country today. I was so disappointed in all the tough talk of the APC. At the end of the day, then go and land themselves in this kind of way and left them people them out where don't struggle with them. It's so sudden, and this is what I've always advocated in this medium, that don't put your life on the line for politicians. At the end of the day, you'll be left on the cold. You'll be left in the cold. And this is what had happened. This is what had happened. All of this negotiation, all the people already been at the social media, they advocate for them. Did they actually contacted these people like, this is what we want to sign into? Did you agree into this? So that don't say, no, not consider we or some of una, whether in social media they advocate for them, because a reasonable person, politician, go look at all this, look at bloggers, them where they fight for them and bring them together and let this agreement say, look at this agreement, how una look at that. So that don't say, no, not even consider una. So at the end of the day, don't put your life on the line for politicians. You die for nothing. The people will not die. The family members will not die. Now, ordinary civilians will sacrifice for them and then go die, and then they left at the cold. Let God give them good road. But it's so sad and so disappointing. Now that's my own take. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Concern. And clearly, your point well taken. Thank you. I hope we brothers and sisters and listen. Let me take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who side you call me from?
Hello. Concerned citizen.
Hello, Concerned citizen. Thank you so much, my brother, for what you call. And waiting you take on the entire program tonight, sir. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Thank you so much for this program. I really want for make we start for accept realities. Now, a sad thing this first caller, they still ignore enough for accept realities. Sierra Leone are nations of law. International communities are nations of laws. If SPC be go na court, I bet you the international community would have used that evidence and forced the court for abide by the laws of international standards. Because APC felt they are complacent of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, they think they can use their own intelligence and think they can override the Constitution and end up bet themselves. If they would have gone to court, like how you make mention of probability of no zero, they would have used that probability, whatever that figure was.
Yeah.
Add them to the international best practice. I bet you, America, Europe, all those international community would have used that probability figure and forced the Supreme Court for subject them for standard of procedures.
Yeah.
This is why Sierra Leoneans don't want to accept fault. APC need to come up and say, we are sorry to our people and accept that, sorry, we complacently ignored the facts. Sierra Leone a nation of law. Do ya? Make sure APC supporters realize it. They don't fault themselves from the get-go. If Bio at all cost, if it be failed this election, the law would have subjected that election to be rerun with the pressure. You see why America not able to do nothing?
Yes.
They cannot even sanction Sierra Leone. You see European Union cannot even sanction because they don't have the fact of the law for make the Tinapanam and make them able for subject that country to any iota of sanction.
Yeah.
Because they know say we have to use evidence facts, evidence based for make we force this nation, for make they do the right thing based on the people of Sierra Leone. We cannot do that. Una don't fault on ourselves. Una don't try we hand too tight that what are we going to use as our evidence for say we sanction these people? So APC stop for defend your own complacency. This is the problem where you yourself when are the producer, you were like APC had no did not do nothing wrong for not going to court. At some topics of discussion previous week, you were defending APC to some level to say APC not even not get right. I mean, they didn't do nothing wrong for going to court.
Okay, you time on down, but hold on, let's clarify that point there. You see, I'm glad you will bring them up. One of the callers then say, now lawlessness, we don't go court. I say, by not going to court, they not break any law, which is the fact. They not break any law. However, the probability not to be zero, say the court for beside them. Like how you say, 100% I agree with you, sir. Say, with the pressure, now make a cite both Malawi and Kenya. Clearly, the international community be there on the side of the opposition for let the court feel pressured and rule against a sitting president. So I give that example there. So what I be they say is,
I go tell you one thing.
Yes, sir.
ECSL in this conference said it that we don't have the mandate to rerun.
Yes.
You had 7 days for going to court. We produced this aggregated result in police station. It's the best stand at the walls. Everybody signed to it. So if they would have collected that little limited evidence, would they be collect? Can't go to court. The light or I swear to God, there before international community for don't use that little evidence, so they take that little RRF result where they before don't collect na the stations where them get no more. They can't go to court. I swear, international community would have used that evidence and say this is enough for make we able for push this court for do what they do. But they still don't find that they feel say now knowledge and this book bookish Booker Washington don't affect Salone.
So I hope I don't clarify the point where I be making, where I say do not break any law by not going to court, because now the fundamental rights. The court is there, but you don't go force somebody for go court. However,
at the same time, just one more second. At the same time, ACSA not be able to break any law for produce the disaggregated law because with result because they that was the first result they produced. Now the polling station from day one. So that means there be now only the Supreme Court get for forcefully now for reproduce them again. Only the Supreme Court now go allow ECSF for reproduce that result there. Now that is the law. Now that means when they go to this conference, the international community were there. America was there, EU was there, everybody was there. They don't have nothing to say because APC, we are subjected to what can we do? You have not done the right thing to bring this result to reality. This is the problem.
Thank you so much, my brother. For the most part, I agree with you. Your assessment there. Let me take another call. Thank you so much for your valuable contribution tonight. Let me get you a chance to another person. Thank you, my brother. You can call back if you want for get additional comments. VS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and you say you call me from, please?
Thank you, my brother. Yes, sir. Mr. Kagwari, sir.
I did do well, my brother. Thank you very much. And what's in that you take on this program tonight, sir?
My name is Alusain. I call from Maryland.
All right, Mr. Brother Alusain, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Well, finally, the truth don't come out. The reality is, this woman could always talk about Dr. Silver Blight, and they say APC don't sell game. To matter be a long term. I ain't sure so. The tactics way Samoa Kamara they use, they don't say they got all the paper there for courts. But they say not necessary because they don't get the evidence for proof so they win the election. I don't even suspect. But the reality is, right now in Africa, even America, if we deny election, you get opportunity for get second chance for like you read the candidates again at the game somewhere. Because somewhere the place is like Kenya. That man win Raila Odinga. What he does is now, you know, anytime we them beat them by election, it is denied. So the people are sorry for them. Like the same game this one don't play, so they beat at the last time. They say, "I'm gonna go the program." Even matter you said the way he lost, you not be accept that result because we do get opportunity for comeback. Now we be lost, we accept the results. As you accept results, you don't. There is confidence you do. Which is this man is very well. I mean, they don't get a second chance. Maybe America said, "What made they give them a drop chance for let you win, let you stand back now because they cry every day. They cry to beat on. They cry no more. At the same formula this man don't use so. But not if APC they go open no more. This why I go cry to this argument don't do so because look the old dance. After to the look at the dance like no one they get blabber. They are all like the same people. Like UK always talking about the same people with the now and obviously this trivia. They all I see all this most of the Northern Tabu school, Tabu and good school. They all now they married themselves. Salone a small country. They all if they go university, they all meet on a university. They all are college mates and they respect themselves. They cannot say laugh them, big follow the pet in the street because they will learn, elite them. They cannot say give high five. They say, we don't make that as well. We're going to parliament at the same thing they do. At the same thing, that's sell game business. You only see no more money, all my eye for open on that Salone. If the APC really watch out, because what you do, this man that gave me the play with it, so where the guy is. You know, say lost the election. Because you know, campaign that way you're supposed to campaign, don't use that anytime you open more than about the tribalism. So it makes sure you don't try to unite Kono people we get the votes. Because if you don't win Kono na swing state, if you don't win there, you know the win election day. And the Michigan they all make. You only see nobody for use the opportunity like when people are can peace, then people are wake up who can talk peace. Let them talk peace inside the APC back. Let them call some sumana, let them talk call and let them come together back and the APC will get opportunity later. But if APC decide how they do so, they just because they say they already hit some man. They don't say the Kono people they have to go on. So they don't tell him already. Say this man they left election again. I make them do all this one. You know, but they will continue to pray to God for that country. Yeah, if chance they go, they bring Anti-Kadi back because Anti-Kadi na plain preacher, just like a I can enjoy one or two days.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
Yes.
yeah, we work on the time constraint because the scheduling conflict. But thank you very much for your contribution. Always, my brother. So let we give chance to other people for give their own contribution. Thank you. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say they call we from, please?
They call from Dubai.
Hello, my brother. Thank you so much. And what do you take on the program tonight, sir? Go ahead, please.
Yeah, this is my first time for contribute for Collier, and just a month ago or plus, I began watching my program.
Okay, and we appreciate that, and we hope we not will disappoint you. So go ahead. What you want to contribute tonight, sir?
Yeah, first of all, to be honest, me not to APC, but I just feel see the election some problem in there. But my disappointment now with the APC as a political party. A whole political party, they run meet now a lawyer, the Secretary General lawyer, then get top lawyers. How, for goodness sake, then feel say then go do rerun just by abstaining for say we not go court. We get proof, we only show the proof. And the most unfortunate part, like me from outside at the see say something not correct. Okay, ECSL, like we say best practices, then we say, okay, let's show them how they result, but let the heart cool. But they're not obliged.
Yes.
So it upon the APC for sure, for the fact that SCSL don't give the result. Let them for count their own data we didn't get now, call press conference, show the whole world, show the American embassy, the UK, look who proof this is not Rogui. And if we don't go court, if the Supreme Court say they need to take them case, if we don't do what they do so now, if we say we're not going to parliament,
exactly.
We're not going to parliament, we're not going to pass the Supreme Court judge this case, look who proves them. But for let them behave like small party, and like they're not get educated. I don't know if you know emotion, I don't know what it. And to be honest, even some of most of the YouTubers where I think for whatever reason, I don't know if you have sympathy for APC or a democracy and the support, but then they're blind to the reality. Say a country where not get institutions where they operate, or for say they not believe in institutions, and for go the other way, they will work. And all the signs we don't show. The outgoing American ambassador, if we don't give where they go in the party, he said Bill is the president, but if we bring independent inquiry for check into electoral malpractices. And even tweet say APC going to parliament. This don't show clearly from earlier. From earlier, I don't know say this na above matter. Because the ambassador don't tell you say Bill is the president, which is recognized. The man of the United Nations, he don't do everything. He get countries that recognize them. He don't set in cabinet, everything they go on. Then you see again, the UK ambassador some weeks ago then tweet. This new one come back tweet, say them for APC members and for a parliament. So that don't tell you say they don't see and say APC don't miss the whole thing because look Donald Trump. If you're not to be in the institutions, then Donald Trump for stealing a power. But because the institution the people that believe in institution most of the Republicans that are in our Congress today, they're still listening na Donald Trump win. Most of them. 30 days they say that Donald Trump win the election. But they're not boycott, they're going to parliament. And then put cases in a court where the court pray them out. When a judges them, when a Donald Trump put. So APC being them for able this fair way and do so, they're able still do and where they're going to court. It's not being for nothing.
Yes.
And they're for able show. But to be honest, if you ask my opinion, APC knows so they don't win the election, then just one cause chaos. I can tell you for free. They not get no confidence. Because even new way, okay, people then they say they report him in bias or they're not being get full, they're not being deployed, and 700 something stations they mean get. Let's just say Mother get 50 something. He not get the required 55, but he was winning, he was leading. While APC in the way 41. So why like by the APC but they say we win the election and don't even now win them. If they make arguments this election not being run off, it makes sense. But then most of the supporters them, and the leaders, and they tell the supporters, say, no, they win them. Win and they don't put on. Come on. No, it's very bad. How you win something where everybody never put it in front? Nobody not put APC in front. They always tell you say na runoff because 55% no, 55% no they. They make it clear
Yes.
say Mara no get 55. This is I know. So therefore people argue for runoff, but they're not even them talk say they win and they don't tiff and they win them. So
Yeah. Well,
then they end then give that kind thing to the supporter them. And let tell you something. From where the team league say
unfortunately, time done. They'll call me back because we're not for old people too long now the line. They are
okay,
calling
thank
back,
you.
my brother. Yeah, thank you very
Okay,
much.
thank you. Okay.
All right, great point. Thank you. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and you say they call me from.
Yeah, my name Anthony. I come from US. I did this.
I did do well, my brother. Thank you so much for your call. And waiting you take on the program tonight, sir. Go ahead, please.
I just want to ask question. Where see they don't make the agreement so as the APC they can go to parliament. America we don't say if they hold the money, they know they give them. Then they can't give them now the money because APC don't go. And number two, I don't see as the start of the introduction on this day one negotiation. That woman will be web the Mafele, as before the opening statement they talk. He say like them can hug themselves, learn they can take picture, all them things and
Yes.
and not pay attention. Now there are no say thing done. Because even we don't travel abroad. I don't ever see this person and person get case. They not talk the cases. They say make them can embrace themselves. Now they are not. You don't boil, but people they don't notice that. When somebody don't do me something, we not talk the cases. They say all kind. People they don't know. Now all tell game. The woman before they talk, the old damn Mafele, they not afraid God. He know what he don't get by this case here. He know how much they don't pay. They say when I lock, when I can make picture. Now that's a bomb. From that day, they are now what I'm taking the password to talk to us. I tell me cousin, I said it is on them. This God business where they fashion, they're not applicable to anything. Then why whether they call themselves their land, they ignore scientific principles. Now subhanallah, alhamdulillah, now in them believe. They work. They work no side. Not to outside God they work. Now make it give you laws. If you will not abide by the laws, it's not a mixed thing. But the education, now there's a bit no more who side and pull that education there. Now for go rob we, the people there. But we don't learn. But nobody no notice them. As them go make no more, he say, let when I come together, I know not to shout at the shout to, I swear to God, now they call me because I see what did happen, I say case done. Nothing, not the commander. And I so. Now me take down the power. I want to make you address the issue. If the America go give them the money, let them go shape and to themselves.
No, well, again, then another misconception. Not to money that they give them. They just need to identify projects where America for help them with. So the contractors them now then get for give the money. They give the government the money and say, okay, Mr. Government, here the full money. You go do what you want to do. No, because similar, even though not small amount, but EBKB win what they call mini compact program where that program because normally it can take 5 years for like then complete then program then they. So now doing BO in time, they even complete that program day. So no, not to money. People and they misunderstand this. Not to money, then get forgive them. And I remember at one time the government, Fatima be all they dance say America would just cut check and give Salone. Not a true. Not a true. Now project and still there by the review process for identify the project and see how much it go cost and work on the modality of it, like how then we implement within a 5-year phase, because they all can normally take 5 years for complete the project where the government they identify. So I hope that answer your question.
Yeah, then the other one, the one we left, I'm a fellow woman. I want to church on them. Who say don't begin see, who say don't ever see person again case and say, man, they can shake hand first before they talk the case.
Well, clearly, then they I so enjoy the way you pick them. That's so clever of you, my brother. Now, yeah, where we dey most times now a done deal that they shake hand. But people then can like now the room then can voluntarily tell her do and stuff. But the facilitator may start by saying on a shake hand. No, most times now where the deal done. And then everybody happy or something like for sure. Yes, for sure say yes. You know, I don't get any beef with you and whatnot. If even I not satisfied self, but I'm pleased with the process. So that during that point they ended the shake hand, and for shake hand say yes, the deal done. But yes, it's a rather. But again, remember the woman say back not to conventional way. Let we give 'em that. It say I they do am the African way. And this not to the conventional way as a mediator. It say that really. So let we give the benefit of the doubt, saying an unconventional way and the African way. Say, okay, well, for like we break the ice, let we reduce tension on a shakan. So to me, I don't think I go read too deep.
And this is not supposed to happen. Let other people then contribute. Sorry for about you.
No, that's
or even
okay.
This not high stakes.
Yes,
This not high case, not to play thing.
Yes, now you make a great point. But let me give the man the benefit of the doubt. To me, I don't feel say them be even like how Mr. Dr. Samuel say they not get the mandate for overturn the election. So it no matter waiting and do, and they achieve waiting and count for convince APC for go back na parliament, and I go say relative peace because this we don't know waiting where for happen after this, but for now I sure say they all don't buy time for temporary peace. Thank you very much. Let we give other people time. Yeah, thank you, my brother. God bless you, sir. All right, VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who side they call me from, please?
Yes.
Yes, you're on live now. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, this is not Dr. Koneko then.
Hello, Doc. How are you? Go ahead, sir.
So, I not be use all my time. So
well, you still get 3 minutes though because we need a
one of it that the
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. You get the floor now.
Yeah. So the first one are the MCC where the previous caller been they talk about. I will tell you this: the MCC is coming, all of it, and the other one now unfortunately, we all go and let there be a vibrant opposition. But the way things they go, the opposition needs to get their act together. If not, forget about 2028. Part of the reason is that we see the dispensation recently in Salone, and we see Dr. Yunkela. He is forming a team with Fatima Bio, and there will be a formidable team, both of them. And 2028, APC not going to see any road. They have to go to drawing board and try to fix whatever it is internally within themselves. Because, you just know why the SLP will continue. But APC need for really go back to drawing board. Otherwise, Kande Yunkela and Fatima Bio then could be the next ruler of Sierra Leone. That's now who I will stop for now. The things are developing based off of new analysis and what I don't see now Salone politics. And you could take this for me. We are 4 years away from 2028, or maybe you go record this conversation and come back to it later. That's all I will say. I actually say a lot more, but like based off of everything we had analyzed, take this to the bank for now. Good night.
All right. Have a good night, sir. For me, I think let we pass this because this not done it, in my opinion. Let we pass this hurdle first before we talk about 2028. We get a lot, the country gets a lot ahead of itself. So let me see how this whole thing go unfold before we begin to talk about 2023. Because the hardship day and how the citizens then go react all that one day. This na very complex situation. This dialogue not just a scratch na the surface. The dialogue no resolve the underlying issues then at Salone. So let me see how they go. Let me take another call, please. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who say they call me from, please.
Yes, sir, Mr. Takawonami again, Alusain.
Hello, brother Lusain. Yeah, thank you so much for your call. And waiting at the additional comments, sir.
Well, that is a short comment about make because about this court business, we APC the not trust. Not to the same court, not to him be free, not to him not be convicted for the country of treason.
Yes.
Africa, for that matter.
Yes.
Africa, for less courts with the under government. So that government the lost case, easy. Then number two, not to that same court, not to free Kamara, not to the same court, not to give Samuel Kamara a chance for let stand election. Donald Trump right now the big, he still let it stand. So let them move the case after the election. Then they continue the trial. Salone they don't for Samuel Kamara. As Samuel Kamara lost, the next day not you're gonna when they announce the result, not to the same day the next day you're gonna court. If you don't respect this court and they say the court not to bet the court, why do all that one day? So at the water they talk and I game them play the game. All this thing this man they deny. And I like get chance like some people they go say about that they look the man chance mark like come because I work they go down. I win the election then I said that it's a formula a politician. That's so politics.
Yeah, and
Clinton which made no get a chance again. They stand because he accept with Donald Trump beat him. In the Donald Trump, win the majority vote because they no system now, as you know, na electoral college.
yes.
So the same thing like Salone, with that the disaggregated everything and form with the Nogi, because of the constitution, no allow them to do that. Yeah, world best practice around the world, let's say a majority they carry the vote, but American constitution say no, not to majority they carry the vote. Now electoral college, so now make them they follow the law and order, they follow the constitution. Same to Salone, I make the with man and says they put them on they don't turn to the constitution nothing. But let them count, let them get in for that protest, APC the protest they will produce. They look at the law, they in Africa and they will go to them.
But my brother, the law not say enough for produce the disaggregated data though. The law not say that. So I want to just get it right. The law not say enough for produce disaggregated data by polling station. The law say the Electoral Act is say CONEC can produce the result as it deem fit. And to RAM, to RAM, producing the aggregated result is sufficient. So now that way it deem fit. So, but for say the law not tell them say enough for produce the disaggregated result by polling station. The law not say that. The act not say that.
According to David Senga, he said give all man an envelope.
No, then they say again, my brother, I agree with you 100% about the court system. Say they're supposed to go court, but waiting David Senga say enough sufficient because now not to only the party them participate. The Salone people then participate. Why the Salone people therefore rely on political party for no disaggregated result? Then thing we then give the RR form, we then give the parties them, not for the record, where the cable use for compare with the one where apparently ECSL for publish. But the public now, they don't shortchange we for no. So why David Senga for refer the public to say like the party then pull the IRF form? And remember, now the same part of the so-called Electoral Act, the Public Elections Act, where say the ECSL now then get only now they only get the constitutional mandate for publish election result. So we not forget them both ways and say let political party then publish the IRF form, the waiting then at the IRF form, and then one moment we say that ECSL responsible.
You not say make them. You not say we just the word in talk we do here. You see them get them already.
Yeah, now that's how they say. It say if they want them, they ask for IR form, but they already get them. But the question now is,
they no command the electoral commissioner for do anything past the court. Thank you for commanding that they demand say that they produce them. Not to American ambassador, not to international community. The only possible power is the Supreme Court of Salone.
100% I agree with you, sir.
You wait for them to tax return at this country. You don't wait for who won't try for them to tax return. Now only the Supreme Court that they wouldn't tell and say you for producer that they say you producer.
Yes,
nobody again. That is no more.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%, and thank you very much, sir.
Nobody. When you get a court order, if you violate them, straight away, Nigeria they go.
Yes.
Then come to the law. Anything they tell they produce them.
Yes.
Anything they tell they produce them. America, and the law you get for follow. Not the way ambassadors, you will produce something. Not to man this to the. Only na the constitution they follow. The only policy we could tell like Kenya that way is the rule for 6 months. The court will tell and say you will go you on this election.
Yes.
Now law and order for the rule of law.
I agree with you. Let me get another person a chance, but I agree with you 100%. Thank you so.
That projection is not in a projection will be open in America. Like that way will be a few months ago. Now, that's the only case with the Republican they pass. So therefore, don't sweep Senate. They don't sweep the House. No longer. But projection will win results. Like let's dive for a big Trump in a projection.
Anyway, thank you, brother. I'll give other person chance, but great points. Like I say, regarding the court, I agree with you 100%, sir. Thank you very much for your call.
You're welcome.
All right. Let me go to another caller. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who they call me from, please.
Hello. It was him.
Hello, brother Ibrahim. Thank you so much for your call and waiting you take, please.
Well, thanks again for the program. Another wonderful one. Actually, we look forward to this discussion again. To go back to the question of waiting, David Senga said it's not win for Salone, and Kamara said the same thing, which is just sad. As far as we all know, and this is for people that really think straight and be honest with themselves, and even themselves with it, these are words they say, but inside they know. Because if you observe, for people that will watch the whole thing, even live or afterwards, you will see they're all countenance and they don't say they don't do something very disappointing to the country, and their face they show that and everything, right? Even though politicians then they regret very small, then they go forget to gist, but they knew that they have messed up, they have done something that is not right, and follow within then they preach to people. And so we know say this now a win for the elites then for sure. The politicians, the rich people and the intellectuals they wouldn't get. This is a win for them. If you say now a win for Salone, but the negotiation now on waiting people a case their way people and get pending way now case their way now criminal case in fact Salone for benefit from, because if you hold them people are responsible on those cases and find out say something have been taken from the country and we retrieve that back, then a benefit for Salone. But if you just go and void those cases, then it's just a benefit for those people. Then I won. And if you go back to generally the ordinary people are lost in this for sure, because the negotiation no really benefit any Sierra Leonean. The negotiation are for themselves. One party wants to stay in power, so they're willing to give something for letting them continue for staying in power. And when you go to APC in part, we still they say that we don't go court. That is the truth. But I'll tell you also that, frankly, if APC begin the backbone for team up on this and say no, we're not to go na parliament until this get resolved properly, they will still be having support way for make something else for happen. Even though sometimes not will be at a point where we want to happen. That's really impossible. We start people and stand and get resolved now a country, things that can change with or without cause. Because we they say now one way for solve the problem. Of course, not the official way that one is. But there are other means, as we've seen in this negotiation. There are other means those other issues would have been solved. At least to the point that maybe even for ECSF for this there is the results there, but we don't be one win for the country. But this is just a lot for the country and a mess for going forward, for which they happen. So it's not just them. And for me, major point today, now the fact where we miss a lot. Say every Sierra Leonean, this is now lesson for it, every Sierra Leonean will take part for this election for hold himself accountable, not just pointing fingers. And I didn't say that because when these results were announced, the last part where Mr. Connell said was any Sierra Leonean will take part. It wasn't one particular party, it wasn't one organization, it was everybody's responsibility. And now everybody just point finger on APC and this, which is very, very sad because one Sierra Leonean would have made a difference today. Even if not that fortunate not to be APC or not just an APC supporter, an ordinary citizen, let we learn for hold ourselves accountable for who we make mistakes and hold other people them as well. So as Sierra Leonean, that the big law standing way we get on this whole thing, So and now we reach now a point to side and just don't go sit on our own and settle on themselves and give and take each other. It's a sad day for the country. I get more for add to this, but I will probably call back.
Yes.
Look where the time go favor me on the other points where I want to make. But again, thank you for the program, and as we go on, I will call and add more to this as well. But I hope we hold ourselves accountable as Canadians on this. To be honest, it's not good for we.
Absolutely, and thank you so much, Brother Ibrahim. And I agree with you completely. Say other Sierra Leoneans, then SEF we take part by the election, we vote, then SEF get obligation for go court. But thank you very much for the call. Let me take another call, please. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and inside the call we from. Caller, you there on live? Waiting on your name and inside the call we from.
Yes, this is a concerned citizen. I call from United States.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, concerned citizen. And waiting on your contribution on tonight's program. Go ahead, please.
This is my first time calling in this program. I appreciate you so much. Your kind of analysis, then you analyze the issue is very, very educative. But people, they need to try to understand. The fact, the reality is there. You're telling people, but, this party business concepts, they take people. But me, I'm not into blame because brainwash no means pass na the person they will not go school na the brainwash. America, we don't see Donald Trump brainwash people have stormed the Capitol for say na him win the election. If that day for be in Africa, if we say because the people will not go school, they use them or whatever. That is not the answer.
Yes.
This thing here, I don't go this kind level. It's very simple. That question, will you all say, why APC not gonna court? This is the problem. This is the big thing will happen. This is the big thing. APC get beaucoup problem. They will make they lost the election. They hide parent people. The rhetorics, the Mendy rhetorics, cause people threatening, the infighting at the party to the dying minutes, all them things. So now I make even say no go penetrate na the southeast for go campaign. Don't matter be you able go na the northwest campaign, share a message. APC for win this election, simple one. Dollar they don't campaign for APC, Tintranga, everybody, and Sierra Leone now they vote for want changes on with daily living. This thing be don't show, but then put her in that threatening rhetorics, tribal rhetorics, everything, and they cause all them things, and they unbog them. And then the last nail at the coffin, is why APC not take this na court. Because people are here, the last caller, they say, why Sierra Leone are not able to take this matter to court? Because you don't get all the results. If you able to get all the RRF results, then you match them, you can go to court to that timely. Now the party then get the responsibility. APC then fail for do that because the rhetoric make them fear for go safe na the Southeast for campaign. So some side and they not get even party agents them. So are you able to take this thing to court and get a grounds for win election and for overturn the ruling? So this is the problem. So the best we go for try for change that method. When you talk, you will see the social media, then go cause all kind of things, this, that. Then they're not in a election, not in a power. Power if we're able to convince the people, convince the mind. Matter be ready for camp. It's a free education. In go do the single thing. You, Samuel Kamara, when you come na power of the APC, una embark on this dollar, this hardship. People they suffer. But una just get there no more. Mende this, mende that. They are a brutal, they are a this. Una not well now on your side. Una not able to penetrate na your side. Even polling agents will not get. It's shameful.
And anyway, thank you so much, my brother. Great points then. And indeed, myself, I agree with you. Say APC do not be get a kind of I go say yes, like message will go resonate, and really the economy not be there in the favor of matter at all, and up till now. So it surprised me for like even according to the National Election Watch, they even say matter bill forget about ECSL, but even new say matter bill win first round. So it just happens to not get the 55%. But I agree with you. The message was not there for resonate with the people. I agree with you completely. But unfortunately, I want to engage you, but we got Bokora people in the line. And
I'm all right. I will call back later.
Democracy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother. God bless. VS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say they call from? WhatsApp, go ahead, please.
Hello?
What's up? Right. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead. What's your name and who say you call from?
I call from Dubai. I will make contribution this now. I've been a give the analysis.
Okay, so what's your additional comments, sir? Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I just want for me what I read because me na from Kono originally. Kono na like a swing state. And APC the infighting between them, that's a small faction where they left out. Diana, they left him out. When a strong person in Kono make them lost Kono vote. So when you check Kono vote where they lost, then you see the inroads the way Madam make na like put loco and Tonkolili. Then he able to take the whole southeast. It's natural for they win. And Samura no able 2 days to election. I see the video now in party office. He said them said that Onoge get party agenda, but God day. 2 days to election, a big political party, they say them fees will not get party agenda but God day. So lack of preparation been there, the infighting, the old guard, the next faction and the new faction. We check all this. And my last point, what I make. Me from far, I don't see from where they say Samura go see Madabio privately. You not been telling party. Now later I come where the thing leak announcing party say he go see Mada. From that time they all APC for don't know say this is done. But still they go and assure the people that say run off there, na illegitimate government, they still deceive the people. Well from we will not APC. We they see say what in the gone? It's clear. When Bangura there with the APC man, they don't try with the president. He said, but this don't go there, we not run off. They make it clear. information Mr. Council, we don't get nothing but run off. We will talk about that in there. But still, and not to say no, Samura no say run off no day, but then still go out and tell us about that and say, it's not run off. We don't agree in a legitimate government. And for the government that press conference, I can tell you, say, now because the king of Mamikos go cause him, mama, now make you see a panic, he can't hold that press conference where he say, you know, go ever betray the Salone people, and let them trust them, say, you go do this, you go do this. Imagine a political party like APC, now somebody like Adebayo, now they almost remote control the leadership for take action. Just because one audio, it come out, it cause somebody mama say, don't sell out. He go make press conference, na party office. Beaucoup thing go wrong, my brother. Beaucoup thing. Let APC sit down there reform. For like we were neutral, okay, we vote for SLP, we vote for APC. Like I tell you, we not gonna we vote SLP, we see some things then. Samura says talk say, we don't corner them. You know need corner without corner in the win. As a presidential candidate, you know say corner swing state. How you go able to alter that statement say without corner you the win? Imagine all the things the way you pile them together, you gonna know say, my brother, beaucoup things go wrong. The ECSL can add in your panam, so it just make the situation just go. But tell you, the all we don't know say there will be no runoff. Even that day when they go on this this negotiation, where they say, where they actually say we demand them from day one all are the same runoff. This all.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother. Unfortunately, time not catch you back, but I'm glad for the additional comments, and maybe next week you get more time. Yeah, thank you. Yes. Well, actually, we get plenty calls then at the line. So somebody will say, let we talk about the way forward, and I be really want to do that, but at the same time, let we allow people for express their frustration and disappointment and are part of the healing process. So next week we'll talk about the way forward, and maybe we don't get better insight as to waiting will be the way forward. If then go come back na parliament, and if then go don't come back na parliament, and waiting, given that they not get much of the numbers, and whose kind relevance then go get, we'll go talk about the way forward. But for tonight, let me just take calls them, and we go spend another 10-15 minutes for just take the calls them, and then I go come with me closing. VS Network, hello caller, waiting on your name and who say the call we from, please. Yeah, caller, you there on live? Go ahead, please.
Yes, Mr. Kabo, not to call them. Not to call them. Then when I can't see them, they drink.
Yes, I not even touch the actual document, like the agreement. I just the flash out. So maybe on Saturday you go delve into it a lot deeper and go line by line now. But I go left them to you. Kwambulem now we own Diva. They are telling you name there. Let me know.
I'm just teasing callers and viewers. I'm just teasing. But anyways, I just want to say this. Listen, if you all think I've been brutally honest, then do yourself a favor. Don't watch Saturday's show. But if you want to see brutal honesty, the actual meaning of brutal honesty, then come and watch Saturday's show. That's all I'm going to say to you guys. But listen, this for people that we feel to say this negotiation happened, within these last 3 days, I am sorry to inform you that what you saw was a charade of what has already taken place. Okay? What people waiting on a witness, now a play, an act of what has already happened in the background. This deal or consensus was reached over a month ago. The final consensus was reached over 2 weeks ago. So disappointing to say the least for a lot of people then. And that make next week when they begin the show. I guess for begin the show with me closing remarks last week. the politics of selfishness, politics of self. Make una not dey allow people and for use una. A caller talk about, and by the way, let me tell people right now, for me, the first minute of something, they tell me the tone. Because remember, me where they talk to us, me self na train facilitator. Okay, it's just that me on facilitation now in diversity and inclusion and cultural awareness, sensitivity. So me a completely different training camp me come off from. But as a trained facilitator, I can tell now for say when I go inside a room, I see the tone, I see the body language. In less than 1 minute, I know what's up. And in less than 1 minute, whoever the head mediator, the head facilitator was, told us what was done already. That business of, we can't do it the African way, it's not done the conventional way. What a bunch of BS. You came into a situation that was a very, very colossal situation. A situation that was boiling over. If that situation was still boiling over when they went to that room, you honestly feel say the first thing with that woman they can't talk now for make them can't shake hand and take picture. No, she would not have said that. She had the confidence to say that because of all of the talks and we don't go behind the scenes. Because of everything where they don't talk and where they don't agree on. That's what gave her the courage and that's what gave her the confidence to say what she said. And because they know for say, this is not about saving face in the face of international observer, whoever was in the room. No. This was a stage manager, stage managed things. Now, una the public been the witness. It has already gone down. It has already happened, people. So I'm sorry for disappointing them when they feel say they were watching a real life situation go down. No, what you were watching is the performance of a dress rehearsal that already took place. That's what you people witness. But make I not take time. I not go hold the phone line. Saturday, you all guys will hear more about this and you will hear my thoughts on this and why I not allow them to and warm them for each other. And stand with by on ourselves. Goodbye.
Yeah, so Fambule, una don't get a sneak peek of waiting una for expect on Saturday. So with Sister Matilda in show on VOS every Saturday, and it will be 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Salone time will be 9 p.m. Now UK it will be 10 p.m. So I hope so una go join them, and like how it says so, I agree with them completely because that the facilitator. The kind tension will be don't happen before they come. If now that same tension they be there, enough of it do that. Like how I tell that caller, say normally after they don't seal everything, get decent agreements that they shake hand. But make them shake hand before if it not be done almost 100% certain say it go come up fine. Enough for we take that risk there because Dande for we just kasaya the entire event for trigger that kind thing there. But it be get confidence because the groundwork way they be don't do before like how we sisters say before the dress rehearsal. But again, I go encourage you now for stay tuned on Saturday on VOS and 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and Inglebu Nyaka this particular thing because for me, I just want to let people blow mind and we still get Boku calls then at the line. So I continue for take the calls them maybe for another 5-10 minutes. VOS Network. Hello caller, what's your name and who say they call me from, please?
I call back for the second time from Maryland.
All right, go ahead, my brother. Thank you. They all keep to the 3 minutes. We have Boku people waiting in the line, please. Yeah.
The first hour calls are not done.
Yes, exactly. And kudos for that.
I get. I just contradict me, Maryland brother Alusai. He talked two things. One I agree, one I not agree. And I see in the chat, all man say APC self game. Me not feel say APC self game. Now, APC is a big party. Get all the NAC executive just go agree. People they must dissent. One side, I agree with Mr. Alusain. We say APC get a result and not say they don't win. If they go court in America, then get what they call discovery. You understand? The evidence, they will force them to produce the evidence will make sure say whether they win or not. You understand? Then safe, no say they not win the election. So if they go to court, if they force them, they must self game not it. That's your reality. And trust me, I know the support of Samura, but I'm a very decent man. I don't believe the whole millions of people they be on the ring. Is that you will sell game, for everybody that way. If I mean sell game, then people they know in the parliament. Most of them are trust for run. So man say pledging property. Therefore don't go long. So sell game not the deal. Now the fact from like you say, even new the young projection matter was ahead. So they get them proof in. I mean no go court. Sell game not the man of campaign for campaign. The episode as a party they were not financed the way they were supposed to be financed. You understand? But if you go back and watch the clips, I see somebody talking at Dubai. When they come up, people need to put them now. A Samura campaign over 75% is spending time in north and northwest. Where you don't get 10 people in there already. So why you spend? I understand there was an obstacle. I mean, the harassment and stuff. But go there, build your case. That would have been now all landed for me lay the foundation for the court case. I remember 2018 Marabi Yogona Samura in hometown. Not even this guy Chris. Then the end of a stone and self that is embossing it. So much what you go do and I tell people them. Like anyway, say if I go and if I pull one vote inside Samura and Tong, and minus one person from Samura.
Yes.
But you spend a lot of time in the north. You understand? They feel too much intimidated by SLPP and then talk when they talk. You understand? And then they are big before the show end. I will let you tell listeners the difference between the RRF form and the disaggregated result. To me, I feel saying that is it not the figures on the RRF form, not when they make up the disaggregated result?
Well,
if there's any difference, the way
no, complete. Let not go into your time. Complete, I not answer the question.
At the end of the day, again, the viewers and listeners will not trust politicians. Otherwise, you guys are going to be will continue to be disappointed. Politicians and get a young pattern. That sister we just talked just now, the Saturday presenter I talk about.
Yes.
Politics of self. And not destroy, not only Sierra Leone, the whole of Africa.
Yes.
Yes. People do care about themselves and the immediate family. But I thank you again for the opportunity.
You're welcome. The RR form, we're not the RRF, basically in the give by polling station. So like every polling station, then tabulate all the results and then suppose for give each political party agent and even the observers the way they did, then for distribute them according to law. So then claim say they be do that. But again, I want to remind people them on a member where APC be they complain the voter register where they supposed for distribute among parties them. APC then say the register where ECSL give them a different from waiting SLPP then get. So
but let's just say one thing quick. That's one thing quick.
Yes.
I remember a couple of weeks or months ago, the Secretary General for APC, he confidently talks that an AYV or 98.1. So then get the RF, if they pull them, then get results in the show, they win. The Secretary General, he said that. So I don't understand.
Yeah, so the RR form them, the RRF, basically now by polling station. Each polling station you forget a form. where the party agents them for sign and say yes, they endorse them, everything is fine, they agree on waiting and tabulate and everything, and then send them go to the district, like the before they send them go to the district, and the district neck or the district electoral commissioner himself look and sign and send and go to the region, and the regional officer himself look and make sure say everything all right. Then they send them to the national, and at that
So
national
when are
now,
disaggregated?
well, the national now the aggregated they come to them because and in corner be announced the aggregated form. But the polling station now in the RR form by polling
Which is the
station.
disaggregated, right?
The disaggregated, yes.
Well, so what you make it is a grumble event. Secretary General talk and boldly on TV that they have the RF form. When now the other name now they are just nomenclature.
Yes.
It's not the other name for disaggregated.
Yes.
You know,
Yes, now the disaggregated
so
by
it is a
polling
little
station.
confusing. It's confusing. But thank you very much. Learn a whole lot of people.
Yeah, yes, and thank you, my brother. All right, let me take other calls then. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and you say they call me from, please.
Hello, it's my Ibrahim again, and I think I get another opportunity now.
All right. Yes, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, just to continue from the conversation earlier. First of all, I see one caller come back with this question, and I mean, we all get your opinion, but frankly, for me, when I look at national discourse, it go beyond the two parties of APC and SLPP. The truth, we all know, saying that they're the political giants and that country there, and unfortunately, we have to deal with them. But certain things, then if our citizens will begin to pull them beyond them, they begin to see some results, you know. Because when you talk about, you say, well, how citizens, I believe that every citizen get the responsibility. And we see one citizen don't take an opportunity even for una court and ask for things like that. Imagine journalists that we do investigation or call for access to information. Imagine civil society then do them. Imagine lawyers that we do this. You know, there's a lot that could have been done by citizens that we didn't do, especially people that would qualify. Like we do overseas, we're not registered, we not say we're not qualified. So you can't make an excuse for them. And if you want to make the excuse, say they're not getting information, which is then why we for whole corner responsible, because the information, for giving that information, for let people that know, say, okay, what you did, the what you announced, not the correct winner of the election. Because this is the people's right, not them votes, you know, it's not that vote they for count. If you can't give them, and a lot of we arguments, they go beyond, they even forget the one they vote for who responsible. We didn't get to this position until where ACSL announced the results, we get doubts from both national, international levels. At all levels, if you give the correct results and he knows say that result there was correct, he would have defended it. They have done that so many times. The only reason why the government was, in the beginning, I get up here and say, okay, for the fair enough, give the government that with this doubt, you know, say, okay, the benefit of the doubt, say maybe, you know, they win this election. But knowing this government, how they can go so hard on any information when debunk information when they know it's not the truth, they haven't done that in this case. Instead, they have been ECSL mouthpiece all along. So it's very hard for them somebody convinced they win this election. If they did, why didn't they defend it? They never produced their own forms either. So we get to hold everybody accountable. The same way where the whole APC say they would not present them for them, their own proof. Well, ECSL for presenting your own proof, say the one they win corner, they actually win. Or maybe SLPP defend themselves, say, look, we are the government, we won this, this is our evidence. None of them did that. So we can't hold one person and leave the other. That's not justice, right? You know, so, and the other thing again, they all don't make this announcement. You go back, the problem is now the problems that we will solve today, what we able to solve today, we're capable of, we defer them for tomorrow. This is what happened in this negotiation. To be honest, even if not just a small part say we set this precedent with every election that you made, and it's a recommendation where EU be make last election as well. Say this for day, they will produce the disaggregated data for who that win the election. Oh, I think my time is up. I think I'll wrap it up here.
Yes,
They should have
please.
done that, but they didn't. So it's very hard for anybody convince anybody at this point saying that they will win, they will lose, because we don't have the information to judge that. And the people who have it, they want to release it. Thank you.
Yes, and thank you so much again. And you know, I'm so glad you're stimulating conversation this evening, because now another point you make. So why let we forget about ACSL for the moment. Dr. Senge is say the party then gets the disaggregated data, and now America, EU, they all don't say for produce the disaggregated data. Why they not voluntarily produce their own? That great point you make. So, because if una want for sure America say una win, like how the president they claim say win hands down, why they not release their own rather than say, oh, let APC they release their own and stuff like that? Why for satisfy the US and Salone people them? Why SLPP they not release their own IR forms? Thank you so much, my brother. You see, I make them discussion are very valuable for like we able look at things in a holistic way instead of just one-sided. Thank you very much for that point. The great point. Thank you. Let we take another call. VS Network.
But you didn't. You are not doing the meditation. It is same thing.
Caller, you there on live though.
Okay, for your link.
Yeah, caller with your e-conversation. So you have to be mindful.
I don't know.
All right, let me take another call.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay.
All right, let me take another call. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and who side they call you from?
Hello?
Yes, waiting on your name and who side they call you from, please.
Okay, I call from Columbus, Ohio.
Hello, brother. Thank you very much. Waiting on you take on the program tonight, sir.
Nothing much. I just want to appreciate you in the first place.
Thank
you. Know, they do a very good job, from day one onto this point here. So, regardless of how people then feel about you, I just admire one thing, like you always keep you calm and focus on the issue. Yeah. So I just want to commend you for that. They vex so. Yeah, talent from of we, because honestly, if not maybe then I see the carry someone can come at you, bro. Now that thing, but thanks very much.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the main issue.
Sure.
Okay, the thing here is I'm telling you for free, the APC then shot themselves in the leg. Honestly. All we they talk to now, disaggregated data. At this point, it don't really matter. It don't matter again. It's over. Now like where they beat a dead horse. I think say the best now for do as a people, we for put pressure for this current administration. In the sense, let them do the right thing. Because no now say pass after 5 years before election they come. And this might be the other thing we be the happening way. I see another politics of lies and deceitfulness on the part of the APC. They were not telling people truth. They not be they tell people the truth. Me and say that's where they be the call for that rerun. For God's sake. You're not gonna cut. We're not cut for get the power, get the sole mandate for call for rerun. You not go there at all. Then one part your recommendation or the request that you make now for make rerun. Would that they can't do rerun? Would that get that power there for can't do rerun? So like then shift, the attention from the main issues just try for rely on the ordinary man. Say, okay, then go shout for we, then go do this for we, and at the end of the day, we will get to one. And exactly now, waiting the one line they get to. Not so for the Salone people, though. Now, waiting they want for themselves, now they get so. The other thing again, the campaign, we not be the Salone, but we see. APC no campaign that with the sitting president, the president now, a campaign pass the opposition. We first standing for self first, for my get sense. They were everywhere. Okay, let's say the Southeast, then deprive now for personal message. But how about on our own stronghold? That kind of momentum not be there. Not be there. Then one thing where somebody call where say APC not be get message. Yeah, but to me, I take and say the bigger message where the message everybody be know now the message. Everybody don't used to run. Wait not be the message. The economy. Then everybody be don't use that not a message safe. Not a message. Because people that already be they live with them. Come with something new, where you were able to convince the voters and say, okay, this is what we will do, this is what we will do. This is not the agenda, this. But it just fall on economy where people they already used to, people they already they live with them. That was, for me, not that they rely on wholly and solely think longer. Of course, everybody be know say think longer, but they not be able to compose themselves and say, okay, let's come out with something, where we were able to convince people. They be just don't they relax. The people they know say now think longer. No matter what it be, they don't want this government here again. No, now politics this. You get to go out there and tell people, And they say again this thing where they do for segregate certain people then, isolate certain people then. You can't win a election like that. Even within a house, you get certain people the way things say they're not important. No, this let go, we don't need them. Who told you? Electoral post they bad say, but they get at least 5 people that we're able to talk to. You see, those are all the things and we lead to all this. So they have to go back to the drawing board. And I see and say they're not ready because then one thing you get for accept waiting make una dey na that kind of situation they now. When you accept that fault today, you go able for work towards a solution. But still they do blame game. Cause Kamara, swear Kamara, as far as me concerned, I think say a young political career, it don't end. It don't end.
Highly likely, and thank you. Let me take one last call, but I agree with plenty of your points. Them that economy now very good message. I agree with the fact say therefore we don't craft them as to the things then we then go do for change the economy. Like for change things them, that for be the message. You're right.
Absolutely.
Not to just for so things stay and stop there.
And I thought they be rely on no more. Now that's no more than 50 number people then because okay, rent don't go up, this, that. But come on. Last minute, that one message where they tell that person it go change your mind. When I think say the Mother Bureau administration, now then they be smart enough to do. Even though things are stronger, they go tell people and say things are tough, this, that, but this is what we will do.
Yes.
It resonates with a lot of people. Then that last minute message will be the pass.
I agree with you, and now that's the push politicians there for lie because again, President Bill even say one time it go bring it go spend $44 billion for create so many factories then I put local. Salone economy now in less than $4 billion. Who said go pull 44 billion? So you're right. And thank you so much. Let me take the last call, but I agree with your point completely. In politics, and now that they push them for lie because you say something where go resonate, people and go say, wow. Then we go get everything settled and all that. You're absolutely right. Have a good night, brother. Thank you. Let's take the last call. VS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say they call you from? Hello. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and say they call you from. This will be the last call for tonight.
Yeah, hello. My name Omar. I call from Los Angeles.
Thank you so much, Brother Humar, for what you call. And waiting you take on the program tonight, sir.
Oh, thank you very much for taking the call, my brother. With all the dysfunctional thing we go on yesterday, you know, me, I take a look at this. I don't know if you share the same view, but me still say, at the end of the day, Sierra Leone win. Why I say that?
Yes.
The type of craziness and hala and sonko will be done, the build up before this dialogue. At least now, they don't kind of little bit ease. Because, like I will tell other people, say, the expectation for the APC headline of them has been too high. Because I will tell everybody, say, this dialogue, not give and take, then they go back. And maybe some more of them, and then if I don't tell people, the APC hardliners and say, when I demand is really high, this is a negotiation with the go back. The things of all we want to tell we, for go put at the table, we go carry and go at the table. But chances are, they're not going to accept everything. Because let me say this. This RRS from where they talk about, that guy not going for pull up because Marabio not win this election. If Marabio will win this election and then no say then get them from them then genuine, believe me to me, my mom, my brother. Now then before, in fact, Marabio now be for urge ECSL for let them pull them. Let them flag them our face.
I agree.
Yes, because then before they pull and now they tell we say when I look at my when I so now we not win. Look the form them when I check out. Then before they put on a website, put on everywhere. But in all we so they're not able to pull them. Why they don't everybody from APC to international community, the Americans, the Caracena, even Mr. Gregory, everybody they ask for this one. Why they hold on them? Why they not agree pull them? Because they no say they not get nothing there who go support say Madabio win. So the idea is waiting the APC supporters them they ask for. Let's say this man will pull up paper. He pull them from the league. Then they go through the calculation. Finally, the APC will win. And now we don't get Madabio, don't sit on the power for almost 100 days. You really feel safe. If not Samura said, you feel say Samura go don't win, would they don't swear for 100 days. Then they say, oh, you know, win again, but you got to increase that position there as a president. Who's African leader would want? It's not easy. Now, maybe the expectation of the APC hardliners is even too high. Because maybe not say this election, a rerun on it again. But now then the APC people are going at the table. Now then before don't taper down, talk to the people and say, now this is a tell but this get for be the expectation. Now this we feel say they go for do. So now attention, they're not high so high that when we end up come back, we can't tell nothing. Now this we give, now this then take, now this then self give we will not turn back, look like say, we don't go sell on out. I think say they'll not be able to communicate that with them people and now cause all this craziness with the social media so today with people in the cussing mama. But really I don't see any reason why for cussing mama. I don't see the reason. But again, we can understand people are happy than one right now. People and the toxic people, the young people that don't lost their life then. Because we see that man who lost in life now ABC office and another guy before that they call white boy, yellow boy. And people are where they don't beat like after the election, people are where they're displaced, not the South. So all the people that they look and say, we go through all this. Look at that young man they call Samson, they all die. Now people are saying, we go through all this for now. Now this will not get forgiven. And that's the problem with the watch today, my brother. I thank you very much for taking the call.
And thank you for that last great point there. And all the points then tonight, awesome points then. And you just seal them for we, so we'll tap there. And thank you so much for the call. Thank you. God bless. Unfortunately, we still get other people on the line, but let we end them. And I promise now, in fact, not only promise now, we, Sister Matilda, we have for come Saturday, it go take up this topic and ingo nyaka nyaka more than waiting me do, deliberately upfront, I be telling us say, till tonight, just for take calls them normal. Let we hear from people them. Let people them express their frustration, then disappointment, and you see how civilized of a discussion we all get. Nobody not cost anybody, but yet people them then sort of vent. The people them put out their disappointment in both party. So now somebody will say, okay, well, let we forget about APC cell game and all that. Let we talk about the way forward. Let address me, SLPP brothers and sisters. Una self as the supporters them. I know why una consider una self as winners by this. You know why? Una member we all be the urge, including myself, say that commission of inquiry, then they for be a way if them be address them. Remember how the country don't spend so much money, bring foreign judges them for can sit down on that commission of inquiry, pay them in forex, foreign money, where Salone at that time be still triangle, but yet we able to pay them. Everybody be they look forward. But what think can happen? President Bill, not to accident or not a coincidence. It's like say from 2018, from that time where they talk about commission of inquiry, it not be do in the interest of the country. It not be do for like we discourage people them, particularly the politicians them, for discourage them from corrupt practices. Not to that it be do the commission of inquiry for. Waiting me be do the commission of inquiries where una all be they say, oh, they don't get the white paper, I see, don't plan now, me not go after the people them. Now for this kind thing. So from 2018, President Bill be done they orchestrate, be done they plan waiting a time for execute so. He used the commission of inquiry as a bargaining chip. And that's not supposed to be the case. And una the SLPP supporters them definitely una for disappointed in this. Why APC folks them forget off the hook? Say, oh well, for release all the case them and stuff as part of this agreement. So again, this they tell una. Because for me, I be don't tell una clearly. Say we are going history. Sam Milton Magai, you know how they pull, but from Albert Magai, take down to President Bill, they all are selfish and corrupt leaders them. And the politicians them, of course, they all I go kind of pass, yes, they must get handful, but I'm not able to come across any of them yet. So the one that we me know, we I don't read about, they all they result, they lead the country to this backwardness. And we fumble them, both SLPP and APC. This thing will happen yesterday. It don't send Salone 15 years backwards. President Bill, this 5 years, guess what? It get for be a turbulent 5 years. You know why? I don't see any reason or any sober policy we will make the economic situation better in a Salone. And remember, yes, not to all team get for being fault, but the global economy they slow down right now. So as a result, it even puts more pressure on the Salone economy. So it will be very difficult for let we get a robust economic growth where it will bring betterment for Salone people them. So that hardship it get for day with we for a while, probably till the end of in time. So and again, because of the hardship get for day with we, and this is another thing where I want for una pay particular attention. President Bill, not sabi no other form of politics And plenty of the politicians then are Africa, not just Salone. They're not sabi any other politicking other than for divide and conquer. So if una feel say this don't bring peace na Salone, no, una the mistake. President Bio no go deliberately try for say, okay, well, a koozie with APC and stuff. If you do that, una tell me wetin go be in policy. Or that it go blame for the current economic challenges. So, and then wetin therefore happen, people are now, instead of them turn against each other, they all go be united. That average Salone person, he and the APC, SLPP, and Independent or C4C, NGC, they all go united together against the current administration. They know that because the current economic situation, and look the taxes, people and they complain. So the current economic situation not favor that kind of thing where President Biogo want for be seen as causing with APC folks them. So it go always find way for draw an edge, create tension, and that tension then I inge for distract the APC and SLPP folks them, concentrate on them difficult then tension in they and go against each other and not hold them accountable. That probably that strategy they don't they work. It work for Tijan Kaba. It work for let me go from Albert Magai. It work for Albert Magai. It work for Shaki. It work for again I go just pull the military folks them. It work for President Momo. Where even though a one party system, but guess what? If you oppose them, then go either like you say you want to overthrow the government, treason and whatnot. They don't need any. They don't want any opposition. Guess what? Till them be triangle, me fumble them with mama and papa them back then. They be the show I shall be for go dance for C. Shaka Stevens. Why you feel say be able to do that? Because it be put people them against each other. It be income equity where it strengthen the loyalty of people in the north, particularly the Limba people against the Mende people. So that division day, instead of una focus on them, rather una focus on una self. Say, oh, me na APC or me na Northerner. So by default, me na APC. So it divide people. So if you see any way for any somebody where they oppose Shaka, that time that person they in trouble. So you come to Momo strengthen the equity kind of mentality, and instead until where military coup destabilize APC. If not to be the military coup, APC for still in a power. Because all that constitutional thing, that 1991, the way they draft them, all now fortify themselves in power. And now you fast forward to Tijan Kaba. Yes, Boku people and they give credit, but himself creates some division. Of course, Anesco Romano for talk. It creates a lot of division. And the other thing where I look like say that they take them now from the play as a playbook, the leaders then are Salone, that commission of inquiry. Oh, go after a member. Anesco Roma, a set up commission of inquiry. And what did Tijan Kaba do? They talk with Anesco Roma, they strike a deal. And then SLPP people the same way as APC people and they say today. Then claim said Tijan Kaba, sell them. It sell out SLPP to Anesco Roma. But guess what? It do because remember again, they remind people of history. Salone history. When you look people and they say, oh, Kaba in government not be corrupt and stuff. I don't show Nanaya severally. The corruption index. And Anesco Roma, now that it be campaign on. Say Kaba in government be corrupt. And when it come now, then they prompt them for set up a commission of inquiry. So you ask yourself, why it drop him? Because of the backroom deal. And SLPP people and complain and say Tijan Kaba sell SLPP. So the same thing they happen. Baba Bio come and rally in supporters them and call APC all kind name and talk about commission of inquiry, IMP and all that stuff. Then they guess what? It take any decisive action? No. But if they use that commission of inquiry now for doing what they do so. Like how we brother say, absolutely I agree. And we don't establish an VOS, even though they correct her later, and let you see how terrible Salone be. You pull a number, and then because people then complain and stuff, no justification, no press release for justify why you changed the numbers them. You just change them in a quiet form. And yet we feel say. So to me, I 100% I'm convinced, say President Bill not win not get 55% of the total vote. I'm 100% convinced. Otherwise, enough for me make Salone go through that draw with the US. Enough for make Salone go through that draw with the EU. And all the people away ask for disaggregated result. Like how Dr. Senge say, the party then get that RR form. Why SLP not be published their own? For satisfy the United States. And for first corner now, Arch corner, say well, would they publish the one where you give we? And according to we IR forms, we get over 55% of the result. I sure say if they be do that, America for be use them and say yes, because the IR forms them according to my understanding, the parties they all signature they per them. So then they for be pleasing, it for be sufficient for convince the United States. And if SLPP be do them, well, no brainer. Corner for me pull the national one we then get. So when I see the kind pattern and why I say in the next 15 years, Salone either not go any side or go backwards. Let's show now why. So now President Bill, just as one or two callers then say, because it want maintain in position of power, so it don't drop the commission of inquiries. And for goodness sake, some of the concessions them where APC ask, we accept. Say, oh, now for release people away protest and stuff. Seriously? So now APC they endorse that and say if people then protest, the government get the authority for capture people and throw away them in jail. Now that APC they try for tell we. Now that APC they legitimize now yeah, for like you negotiate with government where unlawfully they hold people them and put them in prison because protesting now part of the fundamental human right, now part of the constitutional right. So when I see the danger where Salone they go through, them political party people here, them politicians here, how much danger. So again, I keep telling her this. President Bill are not good for the country. Now Samura Kamara not good for the country. I don't know if I remember at one point. I said, but Samura Kamara, it work under NPRC 1, that's under Stiasa. It work under NPRC 2, where na Bada Bill. It work under Kaba. It work under Aneskoma 1 and 2. And all the administrations then they evidence then they will show say they're all corrupt. So for less Samura Kamara work under the administrations then they una not feel say it corrupt. Now one of two things. It either incompetent that pick up then corruption and they or is corrupt. I don't make it very clearly. And at that they show off so. Samura Kamara, it do for Samura Kamara. And the other folks the way they be in then do all this for themselves. Part of the concession now for let them drop the commission of inquiry case against them. It's very clear. And EBK, surprisingly, we all know say a strong person in a APC. And we all know say deep down, if not to be the commission of inquiry where they over aid, if for be campaign for APC. When I be see he go out and campaign, he ever give speech and commend Samoa Kamara for long vote for him, it is still popular. Let me take example to Obama. It's very highly likely Obama involvement in campaigning for Biden, he helped Biden for win the election day. That was the power of a just somebody way just done in presidency. Former President Koroma is still popular. And some people then go argue say a popular pass matter bill. So for help for campaign for APC. That may not tell una plenty things. So una see how them politicians here they use una. And like I say, una feel say this not the end now it will bring peace. No. If peace then in that country there, particularly among the politicians them, matter be not go thrive. It will thrive based on that division, that divisive policy that African politicians they thrive under. Because in terms of them policies, they're not just sober policies them for push the countries then go before. So that division then go deeper and distract una. So una go blame each other. So this next 5 years, matter be not for do anything. And una way they follow in Twitter. Waiting he tweet say it they go Belgium. And waiting he say it they go cater for investors them. So taxes they go up, where down then are wanting for discourage investors. So arrange the policies that you still fly and say you they go advocate for investors. 5 years on, who's major investment on Kana Salone? We don't make Salone economy better. Will not tell me fambulem. So you still they do the same old policy where not able to get any benefit to the country. So for una not talk about all that. You una feel say mother bill go want peace day between them two parties. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Una go tell me back. Something therefore happen where in the bill go just cut out no more. Then APC begin cry foul. Oh, they not adhere. Just like how they do NGC. They go do APC so back. So now that make it so sad for instead of the people then decide on who that for rule them, now backdoor deal them. Madam Bill, President Bill, clearly he used that commission of inquiry for let it go stay in power. And he used the judiciary for let it go stay in power. And he used Corner for let it go stay long in power. So somebody asked about the MCC score and all that. America self get integrity for protect. I believe say then go find other way for help Salone. But that MCC, particularly this one, maybe then go to, if Salone win another then get sober scores them where it will be at least 10 over 20. Maybe then go use that particular one and revisit that MCC requirement. But America themselves get integrity for protect. So in that regard, I don't believe say as is where Corner they ask for produce the disaggregated result by polling station. Corner no do and I don't feel say America as is then go proceed with the MCC compact. That's not again I don't get any first-hand information. I just critical analysis that they do now. Yeah. So me fumble them. This 5 years, I lost 5 years for Salone. And you know why I say the next 15 years? If President Bill come out and highly likely say APC win, and APC then go bring commission of inquiry back. And when they do that, it will be the same thing because now the same playbook then they use. Same playbook. Then go try for create tension. Say, oh, we'll go after President Bio. We go after the SLPP administration and stuff. Create all that hype there. In the end, because of this precedent we don't set so, then SEF go use the commission of inquiry for let them go win a second term. If I'm in that regard, looking at what happened yesterday and looking at the current economic landscape, political landscape, the democracy na Salone, where it don't take steps backwards. Salone, the next 15 years, let we prepare for stay one place or maybe go even backwards. Because them politicians here, then just they work for themselves. Fumble them. Now that's not my last word. But clearly, I agree with plenty of una we say now a losing situation for the country. But now a win for SLPP, the current administration, not to the voters demo, not to the SLPPs, ordinary supporters demo. This now the SLPP are back by them. Now win for them because it all assure them another 5 years now power. For the APC, now win for the APC agbagba them because this don't assure them say that case where they be they got maybe they go lost their oath or whatever property within the commission of inquiry. This go give them assurance say then go keep the property them. So again, not to indirect way. They justify corruption, they legitimize corruption, an indirect way. You set up commission of inquiry for let people and pay for where they embezzle public funds. Now you they use them for as a bargaining chip, so you go stay longer in power. So now win situation down there for the country? Absolutely not. Let God bless you now with our families. Let God bless. I always they say still. Let God bless the politicians in the sense that let God change their mind for let them think Salone first instead of their selfishness. And above all, the land where me and you two call Salone, with Mama land. Let God bless Salone. And let God bless VOS and the presenters them. Until next Thursday, Mina Abdul Karim, they tell una boku tenki. And again, una not forget for subscribe and una not forget for join Sister Matilda J. Cole in program on Saturday, where now 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 9 p.m. Salone time and 10 p.m. UK time. Until next Thursday, same place, same station by God in power. Me na Abdul Karim Kagbo, they say una tata.